Hi all, welcome to my channel. In today's video we're going to look into something very interesting and important for someone who is just going to get into the stock market or mutual fund investment. This is very important because here we're going to see the top 3 small cap fund to invest in 2019. So here's the top 3 list of top 3 small cap funds which has given good returns and will be going forward give good returns in the future. And anyone who's starting to enter into stock market for their investment purpose, I would always suggest them to go with investment in mutual fund, because mutual fund is like, you need not worry too much unless and until you fix on a good fund which is giving good return and we start investing in it. We can just forget about it. And investing in a small cap fund should be for a long time. I know the risk appetite in these small cap fund, the riskometer is high, but investment horizon in small cap fund should at least be for 10 long years. Then only we can get very good returns. So I would suggest everyone, if at all you are new, please go with mutual funds, because after choosing a very good mutual fund fund from a fund house according to your risk appetite and your investment horizon, you can just start investment in mutual funds and forget about worrying of whether the mutual fund, the stock market is going up or down, because your money is into someone who is qualified for this purpose, and that person will take care of your money. So now today we'll get in and see the top 3 small cap funds which we can invest in 2019, and a quick review of those funds. So first one in the list is HDFC small cap fund. This is direct growth fund. I would always suggest you all to go into a direct fund rather than a regular fund, because going forward I will tell you all what all are the drawbacks by investing in a regular by going the regular method, like by growing by a brokerage or something else, and what happens when we directly go and invest in any fund. Because once we spend some Saturday, we spend 1 or 2 hour time, go to some CAMS office or KAVI office and finish our KYC, and that's enough. We can start investing in any fund online. And there are a lot of benefits just by spending 2 hours, because if we go to Carvi or CAMS, if we register there, we can invest in an n number of mutual funds rather than going to each. Like if I want to invest in HDFC small cap, it is not that I have to go to HDFC mutual fund and complete my KYC. Yes, you can go there, but after that you will not be able to invest in other fund house, because you have to go do your KYC personally there. Instead, you can go to CAMS or KAVI, where all the mutual fund houses are registered, so that when you go there you can just register it once, complete your KYC, so that you can invest in any mutual funds. For the today's video, the first one is HDFC small cap fund, direct fund, and a growth fund, not the dividend one. I will always suggest a growth fund. So its AUM is 6,164 crores. That is, the asset is 6,164 crores. And the expense ratio, which is very important, if you want to know about expense ratio and all those details, you can check out my earlier videos like mutual fund basics. There I have given details of everything. So if you go through a broker, 2.18% is the expense ratio, whereas if you go directly, only 0.81% is the expense ratio. So you all can see the difference here itself. At least monthly ones, or 2 months once, or 3 months once, you'll just look into your fund and how it is performing, everything. That's more than enough rather than depending on a broker or a middleman where it is charged 2.18 percentage. So here we will be doing a small example is that in this fund I will be doing a SIP investment for 5 years and 10,000 rupees monthly for 5 years. From here I've taken the sub period from Feb 19 2014 to Feb 18 2019. So what would be the value of this amount as of Feb 18 2019 is, if I had gone regular through the regular plan, my amount would be 8,66,447 rupees. Whereas if I had gone directly, the amount would be 8,99,389 rupees, around 9 lakh rupees. So this investment period is for 5 years. So this will be the amount after the 5 years investment, and the difference amount by investing regular or by direct, what would be the difference amount is nearly 32,000 rupees. So this is a very big amount, not 100 or 200 rupees. This 32,000 we're going to give it to this person, the brokerage, because we're going it through them. And the fund managers of this fund are Mr. Amir Kalkundrikar, he's the fund manager since Jan 2019, and Mr. Chirag Setalwad since June 2014. So he's here since 5 years in this managing this fund. The alpha and beta, so the alpha is 10.64 and the beta is 0.75. The top 3 holdings are Aurobindo Pharma, NIIT Technologies and Chambal Fertilizers. And we're going to look into the difference of returns when compared to the benchmark and what the fund has performed. So for 1 year, the benchmark returns for 1 year is minus 29%, whereas for this fund returns is minus 12%. So you all can see the fund has performed good. For 3 year, it is the benchmark is 9%, whereas this fund has given 20%. And for 5 years, the benchmark is 50%, whereas the fund has given 20.44%. So you all can see this is the returns. The fund is performing good by giving us very good returns for 3 and 5 years. So as I've told you all in the beginning, investment in stock market or mutual fund should be for a long term, and for a small cap fund, a minimum of 10 years is required for us, to get a very good returns, to see a very good return. So second one on the list is SBI Small Cap Fund. This is also a direct growth fund. So the AUM, the asset is 1,504 crores. The expense ratio is for regular it is 2.44%, whereas for direct it is 1.24%. It is more when compared to the HDFC Small Cap Fund. So again here also the same 10,000 for 5 years. The amount would be, if you'd have gone through a brokerage company, a regular fund, the amount will be 9,415,000 rupees, whereas if we had gone directly, the amount as of 18 Feb 2019 will be 9,33,526. And this 10,000 for 5 years, we would have invested 6 lakh rupees. The difference amount is around 33,000 rupees, which is 33,111 rupees. Mr. R. Srinivasan is the fund manager. The alpha is 8.04, whereas the beta is 0.81. The top 3 holdings in this fund are JK Cement, HDFC Bank and Keval Kiran Clothing. We'll look into the benchmark and the fund returns. Here you all can see the benchmark returns will be same, but the returns here is you all can see the fund's performance. For 1 year, the fund has given minus 20%, whereas the benchmark return is minus 29%. For 3 years, this fund has given us a return of 16%, whereas the benchmark return is only 9%. And for 5 years, this fund has given us around 30%, 29.43%, and the benchmark return is only 15%. So you all can see how good this fund has performed. The next one and the last one, which is the third one, is L&T Emerging Business Fund. This is also a direct growth fund. The AUM is 5,465 crores. The expense ratio is, for regular it is 2.17, whereas the direct expense ratio is 0.85. So here what happens is the SIP I have calculated only from May 15, 2014 to Feb 18, 2019, because this fund was started only on May 15, 2014. So there is no 5 year, it is not yet completed that 5 years. So it is around 58 months, 2 more months to go to complete the 5 years. So for 58 SIP, I mean the number of SIP is 58. So if at all we had gone through regular, the amount we as of Feb 18 was 7,47,843, whereas if we go directly, it is around 7,64,964 rupees. So the difference amount is 17,122 rupees. So the fund manager is Mr. Soumendra Nath Lahiri, so shortly known as SN Lahiri. The alpha is 9.34, whereas the beta is 0.84. The top 3 holdings of this fund are Mahanagar Gas, Persistent Systems, and Sanofi India. We'll look into the returns. So for 1 year, the fund's return is minus 17%, whereas the benchmark return is minus 29%. For 3 years, this fund has given us a return of 20%, whereas the benchmark return is only 9%. And for 5 years, it is not here because only in May 2019 it will complete 5 years. Then we will have the 5-year return. So these are the top 3 small cap funds. If at all you all are planning to invest in a mutual fund and for a long time, and you all are looking for a very good return, you all can think of small cap fund. So you all can see here what are the returns given by each fund for the period for 3 and 5 years. No FD or RD will give us this good returns. By investing the same amount and for the same period of time, you will not get this amount of returns. And my suggestion would be to go for a direct fund, which we will earn more when compared to going through a brokerage company or choosing a regular fund. So these are not suggestions from our side, but these are the best 3 small cap funds. If you all want, you all can choose any one from these 3, not a problem at all, because you all can see what is the AUM, the difference amount it is giving by investing through regular and direct, and the alpha, beta, and the returns given by each fund when compared to its own benchmark. And then you all can take a call on investing in any 3 small cap fund is good. So as I always say, start thinking and happy investing.
Thank you for watching the video, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so that you get notified as we upload a new video. All the information provided in this channel is only for general guidance and educational purpose. Don't consider this as a recommendation from our side. Please do your own research or seek a financial advisor prior to investing. You can follow us even on Facebook and Twitter. Thank you.